The wind demon. Imagine a time long ago when the forces of nature were not just weather phenomena, but living, breathing spirits. In Slavic mythology, one of these forces was the wind demon, the spirit of the wind. Though unseen, his presence was felt everywhere. Trees bent in his wake, grasses swayed as he passed, and even mighty windmills turned at his will. But this spirit was far more than just the breeze that rustled through the forest, or the gusts that carried dust across the plains. He was a force that shaped the world, embodying both creation and destruction. In spring and summer, the wind demon was a friend, bringing cool relief to warm days, spreading the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and carrying life across the land. It was said that during these times, he would hum cheerfully as he moved through the forests, orchards, and fields, his touch gentle and life-giving. But as the seasons turned, so too did the nature of the spirit. When autumn arrived, the spirit of the wind began to mourn, howling mournfully through the empty fields and abandoned attics. In the deep chill of winter, his wails echoed through cemeteries, desolate and haunting. This same wind, which once brought joy, now tore down fences, toppled barns, and sparked fierce fires. He was capable of bringing snowstorms and dust devils, showing his wrath to those who underestimated his power. According to legend, the wind demon had two sides, a kind and nurturing spirit and a vengeful, destructive force. But the wind demon wasn't the only being in Slavic myth with dominion over the winds and storms. There were others, powerful entities like the Pwanetnici, Obuakniki, and Chmerniki. These were beings who could control the wind, clouds, and rain. Some people believed that the souls of those who died by hanging transformed into storm demons, while others claimed that living souls could leave their bodies in sleep, travel to the clouds, and summon storms and hail. These wind demons didn't just wreak havoc for fun. They often fought to protect their own lands from the destructive effects of storms, pushing the clouds and rain away from their homes and toward distant territories. Battles between the wind spirits of neighboring regions were said to be frequent, with whole armies of spirits clashing in the skies, each trying to control the weather. The Slavic god of thunder, Perun, was a sworn enemy of these spirits. Whenever storms grew too fierce, he would send his silver thunderbolts to strike down the malevolent demons of wind. In fact, during particularly bad winds, people would shout curses like, "May lightning shake you," in hopes that Perun would smite the troublesome spirits. To fight back against destructive winds, people used various rituals. One such method involved throwing sharp objects like knives into swirling whirlwinds. It was believed that these blades could injure or even kill the wind demons, weakening them and forcing them to retreat. It was well known that demons feared iron and sharp tools, just as they feared Perun's deadly silver lightning bolts. There were other wind demons too, known as bias, who roamed the fields, racing with the wind. Their presence was a warning sign, a storm was approaching. These demons in particular were terrified of thunder and lightning. As soon as a storm began, they would flee, desperately trying to escape Perun's wrath. But the wind wasn't always feared. Some even sought to harness its power. A pregnant woman, for instance, might lay her belt on the ground as a wind approached, allowing the spirit of the wind to pass over it. Once she picked it up and tied it around herself, it was believed that her son would inherit great strength from the wind. The direction of the wind also held great meaning for the Slavs. Eastern and southern winds were considered favorable, bringing warmth and good fortune. However, the western and northern winds were often seen as harmful, carrying destruction or bad omens. On scorching summer days, people would even call upon the winds to bring relief and make their work more bearable. In Slavic mythology, the wind was more than just a natural force. It was a living presence capable of both kindness and cruelty. From gentle breezes to raging storms, the wind demon and his kindred spirits shaped the world in ways that were both feared and revered. And so, next time you feel the wind brush against your skin, remember, it may just be the spirit of the wind watching, waiting, and deciding whether to bring calm or chaos. Thank you for joining us in exploring the mysterious winds of Slavic mythology. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the world of ancient myths and legends.